Hello, beautiful people of the world. Welcome back to the Happy Conversation Ideas Show. Here you can learn and flourish with the thoughts, ideas, and the stories of the happiest people. I'm your happiness host, Happy Bains here, certified career and lifestyle host. Every episode, I invite the dignified special guest to inspire you with their legacy lifestyle. If you think that you want to promote your story, brand, or services, you're most welcome on my show to visit my website happyideashow.com and happybains.com. My question too is how many large companies or trade names can you think of that become giants and disappear totally from the economic scenes? Do you know that five essential keys to successful business to reduce the cost of operation and increase the production and revenue are number one, finance, two, production, three, sales and marketing, four, research, and five, effective communication. But how do we align and use these essential keys to avoid corporate suicide, creating a winning lifestyle, maintaining a successful business, and make our customer and clients happier forever? Let's hear from my dignified guest and special friend, Eddna Samuel. Eddna is the director of the Motif India, is a woman on a mission to foster better trade and business ties between companies globally, highly expert in business, matchmaking, and investment tie-ups. Eddna has more than 2 decades of dynamic experience in the corporate world. As a smart communicator, Eddna guides company in their corporate profiling and positioning, corporate communication, and brand building through traditional and social digital media platforms. Leveraging her creativity, lifestyle, and business acumen, she has had successes for a host of Indian and international clients, B2B and B2C, catering to diverse requirements such as advertising, public relations, brand and celebrity management, sponsorship, marketing, media and communication strategies, and event management in film, fashion, food, and lifestyle. She had successfully built and promoted high turnover businesses and thinks the expansion game has just begun. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Eddna Samuel, my one of my very special dear friend from Mumbai to Manhattan, and we've been knowing almost like over 2 decades now. Let's see. Eddna, welcome to the Happy Conversation Idea Show.
Hi, Happy. Good morning. This is
Yeah,
so lovely to see you after so long.
I know. Good morning to me and afternoon to you in
Absolutely,
New York.
absolutely. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, indeed, it was already on my mind that, how can I not just invite my one of my
Absolutely.
dignified special guests, and not
Oh,
only
thank
guests,
you.
we're dear friend. We've been friends for like what, 20 years plus 20 years, I guess.
Yeah, 20 years, yes. A long time, two
Wow.
decades. Yeah,
Incredible. I can't
yeah,
forget that the journey we started, we was doing the diamond conferences
yeah,
and
yeah,
events in Taj
absolutely.
Mahal Hotel in Mumbai and all lot of
Yeah.
things. Ooh, my God, Ila.
So we were young and we were with a lot of passion and ambitious. I
Of
guess
course, indeed,
yes,
and we
some,
are still now. I mean,
of
young
course,
for a lot of
of course.
people about the age. Well, you're young with your heart. That's what it counts.
Absolutely, absolutely,
Now, Edna, thanks so
absolutely.
much for your precious time, and I know our
Yeah.
audience can't wait to know about your genius
Mhm.
expertise into the branding, marketing, and company acquisitions and investment, and so on. So we'll start with the beginning. Please tell us about your childhood. How did you overcome your challenge and you become the world class entrepreneur today? How did you find your purpose that you are an entrepreneur today? Did that come something naturally to
Um,
you, or there was an inspiration? Please share with us.
so that could be a topic by itself to talk about the childhood and where I am today, or even the process wasn't easy. Okay, so definitely this field wasn't planned, especially advertising.
Okay.
You just I've been I started with no knowledge about the industry. I guess I just started finding a job,
Okay.
and I was fortunate enough. I think that now that I just got into an advertising agency to work with,
Wow.
without without knowing how does this goes. And I always tell this to me and my team and my people around when we just discuss it, that how destiny brings you from nowhere to exact, or maybe just taking you from the step by step, and then you realize, oh my God, really, I really wanted to be there, or what was it? Or sometimes it is different with some different people. Sometimes it's like they start somewhere and they don't enjoy that, and then you try doing something else. That I will come to you with our experience that I want to share with you. But
Hmm.
again, going back, that I joined in an advertising company as a receptionist, because I
Wow.
was like, what, 19 years old, and oh, again, ambitious and looking forward to do something on your own, right? And of course, circumstances was not easy at all.
Hmm.
That's what drives you to get out of your comfort, get out of the house, and uh, build something for yourself, or even earn money to survive.
Yeah.
I think I was in that stage.
Yes.
We will always talk about that in a different platform. But knowing that I just start my journey in an advertising company, sitting at that desk, finding it less than 5 days that this is not for me.
No employee mentality.
I can't survive here. And it is my second job, yeah, just
Wow.
second job, age of 19, 20, thinking that receptionist is not my, because but I need a job, I need a
Yes.
salary, I need to take home some money. And I'm a young mother at the same
Yeah.
time. I have a baby home who is 6 months old. Whether I don't like, I have to still do it. So that was something that took me there. But I did not hesitate. I was still very bold. I would my character was in a way where I could open up with my seniors, build
Nice.
that relation. That was, I think, that was all within the character. So it
Yes.
was not that, oh, I'm young, he's my boss, I'm not supposed to talk to him this, I'm not supposed to ask this. But eventually, in that less than 1 week, I just somehow reached out to the director of the company,
Yes.
telling him, boss, I want to do something that all other people are doing. He's saying, which is what? I said, go out of the office.
Wow. You did
So
that.
so my boss yeah, asking me, you know what, why they're going out? I said, I have no idea what they're going, but it looks very lovely. They come at 8 o'clock, sign the mustard, and go. Then they come back again at 5 o'clock, sign the mustard, and go.
Go.
This looks nice, because in the whole day there is nobody in the office, because they are the client servicing.
That
Somehow
inspired you to.
that's what I convinced my boss. That boss, he said,
No.
okay, you want to give a try, get me another someone at your position, and you can take a lead.
Wow.
That's
And you did that.
that's where my journey started. There was no looking back to the office,
Yes.
no
Yes.
coming back to the office. Like, I really lead a lot of things from that zone.
Fantastic.
Never knew that I would have my own advertising agency. All those people in that agency called me Dust Touch Advertising. I've been in touch with all my bosses,
Nice. Fantastic.
my vice president, they all became my dear friends. I think that's another character I think I have, that I really connect with people. I have that little power.
No,
That
definitely.
once if I'm connected, you are in my books for life.
I think I'm there one in one of
You
your
are
pages.
definitely, but most of my
Thank
clients,
you.
most of,
Thank you so
very
much.
rare
No.
that we don't get along. We have business issues, and of course we will
Yes.
discuss that over time,
Yeah.
that how difficult that situation comes. And then of
True.
course
Very true.
yeah, but the challenges that you're talking about, I guess, as a woman, it's always a challenge.
Yes.
uh, Challenge, the life itself is a challenge. Okay, so
Fantastic.
whether it's a business or this, no, I feel it's a woman's character.
Yes.
It's absolutely in challenges that I have seen growing up the entire, like, my mom was also working, and she has her challenges, and she had no idea that she would be working, but situation made her take responsibility and work and bring money to look after the siblings, who were like 6 7 siblings.
Wow.
And yeah, so when, like, and
Incredible. That's a family pressure.
she is nowhere marketing, sales, geography, history, nothing, zero, nothing. So just a person who could just read books and put big glasses. And that woman works every day. What she did, I have not even done 10% of her. But I again feel, even she feels that, Edna, no, your journey is different. My journey is
Is
different.
different. Look at you where
Yeah.
you have reached today, like,
Yeah.
phenomenally world
So
class
yeah.
entrepreneur dealing with who's
Oh,
who of the people around the world.
I
So
know. I know.
incredible.
I do
Well,
definitely
now
take
this
a
is
pride, and I'm really grateful.
now, of course, this is the sign of a humble, visionary leader, that being grateful is
Thank
the
you.
first sign that you can recognize anywhere the
Hmm.
leader who give gratitude to his or herself and to the team
Absolutely.
people. And it shows
Absolutely.
in your character and your entire business life where you are
Yeah.
today. Well, thanks for
Absolutely.
sharing this insight of your
Hmm.
childhood and the journey, how it
Hmm.
started from employee
Uh-huh.
to entrepreneur mindset. We,
Uh-huh.
we call this new, I want to be my own boss. And you proved it, being
Yeah.
challenges, having
Yeah.
being mother for one
Yeah.
son, I believe, and you've done the remarkable thing.
Hmm.
Now, tell us, Edna, what was the most difficult choice you made in your business to keep it running when you started in your early business? What was the difficult choices or sacrifice you have done that to keep it running, in despite of not getting support all around the place where you should be getting? But what are the challenges? What most difficult choice you made to keep running your business in the beginning?
So, actually, when I started, honestly speaking, it was never a started. The business was never started.
Yeah.
It just, because it was here. Okay, how even that comes in picture is like, okay, then I had one job, which I definitely, as you said, very ambitious, want to do more. I didn't stick to one job more than 6 months.
Moving here and there, different jobs. I've done more than 26, so I can remember yours too, a few of them.
I was like moving, like even for a rise of 1,000 or 2,000, I would just jump into one company to another company, keeping my relationship. Okay, I'm not going to
Yes,
miss that because I'm going to use them.
of course.
So while I was doing this, and I did for a couple of few companies, because end of the day you need experience and salary to take home, to the responsibility that you have taken with you to
Yes.
survive. This is
Yeah.
something that I feel that I didn't form company, or it was not a launch event, or it was just gradually started. For
Okay.
example, it was started in a way that I am working somewhere, and then um, I'm doing everything. And now this company definitely needs a lot of things because they have launched new themselves, and then they need branding,
Marketing and oh,
printing, marketing. No, I basically started with an advertising agency because
countries.
that's
Okay.
what in my head. Marketing came far, far later, and PR came far, far later.
Hmm.
So the whole idea is to build the logo, build the this, build that, build this, stationaries or printing or collaterals that came along the
True.
business. And then there I started, because the first job, advertising company, you know that. Because you
Motive.
have this
Motive.
have motive, of course, yes. But even when I was not formed motive, I would
Yeah.
take business from this company and give it to that advertising company.
Wow.
Yeah,
Incredible.
exactly. Like I was boss here and I was boss there already without doing nothing.
Incredible
Yeah.
strategy.
Then I really realized that this is not happening, because what I used to do, I just get the business from here, give it to there, but there is no salesperson or there is no client servicing in
Hmm.
between the two. Then
Okay.
I appointed somebody
Yes.
on my demand,
Yes.
which is not an employee, but I appointed somebody who managed to take the business from here, give it to them, ensure that that is done, bring it back to them, delivery down, everything. That person was motive. That was a person, literally,
Wow.
who used to do this. He was my printer.
Wow. This
His
is
name is, he will
incredible.
be great. He will be happy to know that I mentioned him. His name is Ganesh, Bhagwan Ganesh. So Ganesh was my guy who we started doing this.
Together.
And because I think I was lucky enough to have that confidence, lucky enough to try doing genuinely to help somebody to get things done.
Nice,
In that,
nice.
I mean, I did had expertise of printing or creating a logo. Zero knowledge about all that. I still don't believe how did even I sustain in advertising without having that knowledge at all at the
Wow.
age of 20. So coming back to you asking your question that how challenging it was, it was challenging. I risked it. I knew if I could damage something, I need to pay it from my pocket.
Incredible, incredible.
Imagine what salary we had that day or that those days. It wasn't
True.
much to
It
risk
wasn't much,
anything.
yes. So true.
Nothing. You cannot risk nothing. It has to be 100% neat, clean, and job satisfied for another referral.
Agree. Fantastic. I
So,
really admire the insight that you overcome all those challenges and the person
yeah.
who helped then become a remarkable, like
Huh?
a stepping stone and then become a
Absolutely.
branding name to your
Absolutely.
motive too.
Absolutely.
Thank you for
Absolutely.
sharing. Now, being
Yeah.
an expert for over 2 decades in branding, marketing, and company investment and all, now, when someone want to start a business, especially in branding, what things to avoid before starting a branding and marketing business that you can suggest that?
Avoid. Avoid. Oh, I never give any thought on what to avoid because um, yeah, I mean, why would you want to avoid? If you avoid, then you don't want to learn. Because
True.
if you
That's
do
phenomenal.
mistakes, then you know what happened. I did mistakes. Oh my
Yes.
God, ask me. Even today, I do mistakes.
True. True.
Yeah, but not at the cost of client. It is my mistake. I will pay for it and I will repair it and I will fix it. I understand that language. I don't understand how will I avoid. I'm sure I want to avoid it, but sometimes not everything
you
is under
cannot.
your control, right? I mean, I don't have
So
any
true.
example right now to explain you that what uncertainty could be. Uh, but again, I if
To
somebody
just
wants to,
try and then move on and then to learn from
I
our failure and all and then
right,
the
right. What
champion.
I want, yeah, what I would suggest rather than avoiding, then be disciplined.
I like that. Improve. Be disciplined.
Yeah, be disciplined because if I'm thinking of having a business and
Yes.
then I have two thoughts and I want to do this business and I want to do this business, I wake up every day with 10 different ideas.
It's not going to work.
Not everything will work, or maybe everything will be work, but I need to be disciplined
Discipline in that area.
to do
Fantastic.
every day everything what I'm doing and not to give up, right? So that
True.
is again something that I always tell everybody, just be disciplined, just get up and do what needs to be done without having a smallest doubt whether this is right or that is right or this is good or that is bad.
Fantastic. That's
So
great. This
that's
is
my
very good insight. No, I think, yeah, when I was asking how to avoid certain thing in the beginning, the risk management area and or what to avoid and what not to avoid, but that is a fantastic answer that we cannot learn unless we try something. That is phenomenally said and being disciplined. So how, tell us, Edna, how do you champion new and creative ideas while connecting companies? How do you get all these innovative ideas to
okay.
merge company or to even to connect and to business, to several different business, connecting them and being in the forefront in the as a matchmaker, as your business title is one of those.
Yeah, so in this field, I would tell you something. Just before that, I mentioned that
Yes.
sometimes you will like what you're doing, sometimes you will not like what you're doing, or you will not
Mm-hmm.
like what you're doing. So when that phase comes, right, like in my situation, it was there
Mm-hmm.
somewhere that I didn't like doing printing,
Wow.
or I didn't like doing FMGC,
Wow.
hospitality, or food. Yeah, it was like too much. Like, for example, uh, let me give an example that we did, you did with me 1 year or two
Yes.
years. We did 2 years or 1 year. I don't remember. We
True.
did one
True.
or 2 years. But I did that before 2 years. I did already 2 years.
Oh wow.
So
Yes.
the last year
Event.
between you and me, 4 years was good enough in that
Particular
business,
event
right?
areas and all. Yes.
Then I woke up and I said, no, enough is enough. I cannot
True.
do this. Similarly, I decided that food I don't know, somehow when we do too much work with it, like for example, we did something for McDonald's that my creative head was. I will come back to you to that story as well. It's very important to share with you. How do I get into designing in an advertising company, because advertising company is designing,
True.
right? And so when it started that no, this is not interesting. I cannot be in food, or I cannot talk about food, or I cannot do much because I had my limits to bring clients to my company,
Okay.
and then and I had a team who delivers the idea that I did in the role of a client servicing.
True. I agree. Fantastic.
So once I bring in clients and clients and clients, that my speed was 100 times more faster than the team that was behind me was doing, sitting and doing design for them. That situation gets me to hold. That means we have to change the industry.
True.
You and me stopped that job that last year. Neither after that we called each other for that
True.
job.
Yes,
Remember?
I agree.
Yeah.
I
So we
remember that.
decided that this is must take. This
Not
is
much cup
enough.
of our
This
tea to do that.
no, we did. We enjoyed, but everything has a limit because you grow every day. You have new ideas every day. You want to. You're not young anymore. You
True.
keep growing, right? So you want to do okay, fine. This is a work for somebody who's fresher in the business.
True.
Let them enjoy that. We seniors don't have to be there. Our expertise could be shared, and I did genuinely, honestly, did lot of recommendation to my client. When the following year I received calls that Edna, are you doing it? And I said, oh my God, unfortunately, no. I realized it was so hard for me to say no. We
Uh-huh.
Indians, we Indians don't like to say no. We do everything.
It's yes, yes job.
So yeah, so that was the point. I realized that yeah, I'm growing. I think
Okay.
I genuinely want to send this business to somebody whether I get my incentives or not. It doesn't matter.
Fantastic.
That's where the point came in, that then if I don't like this, then what I like. And that was a long frame of real estate that I stayed in, 4 years in real estate. So like nice 4 years in jewelry industry. Before
Yeah.
that, food and FMGC.
Hmm.
And now I'm talking about total real estate, which was from 2006, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah. Fantastic.
So
That's a
so that
very,
was
very
that was a prime that I really moved on from this industry to this industry. Then that happens, right? Because you
true.
deliver one good work and then you have a referral. And I'm telling you honestly, entire my entire agency business worked on referral. I do not have a single salesperson
Okay.
till date.
Now this
Till
is
date,
fantastic.
yeah. I
Great.
might have dozens of design team that came in and out, in and out. We also had a
Yeah.
team of 15, 16 people, 20 people. We shut everything down. That crisis also came in situations. And then we closed down, became zero team. But again, when you have already built trust, support system, encouragement
Meant
in crisis, and made them already a family, then there is never a situation that you are alone.
fantastic. It's a mastermind alliance getting along together
That,
and helping each other.
yeah, then there was a patch. Now I feel that I was alone. That moment I did not feel I was alone.
Wow.
That's because the people that I built around me
Yes.
made me realize that Edna, you are not alone.
Love that. I agree.
You do
Now,
not
Edna,
know that. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
no, no, this is fantastic. I know this is incredible insight. That is why we say untold story of Edna,
yeah,
right? So
yeah,
this is what we are
yeah.
learning about, and I
Right.
know that people who you know and your client know when they will be listening and watching this show, they will come to know like, wow, this is what Edna was and is incredibly. Now you've been
Yeah.
here in this industry for over 3 decades. I know that in branding, marketing, and campaign. What are the changes you have seen drastically from we worked in the time that there was no internet, probably no apps, no social media and all. We work, you remember we were doing conferences and we were recording on the phone and sending an email that this is how much work is done. Remember those ideas 25 years ago? I got it when people can't even
Absolutely.
imagine that kind of thing, one of those. But anyway, so my question is, what are the drastic change which you have seen from two decades ago to now in branding and promotion? And what are the key things that you think it's the old style still work till today? That you think that yes, what I did 20 to 30 years ago, it still work in that area. Maybe it can be communication area, but what are the changes you have seen in marketing and branding, and where we are today? What shift you have seen that can, if you want to highlight that?
Yeah, so I remember that we used to make artworks
Okay.
those days because we did everything with actual uh, uh,
Framing work.
collage,
Collage.
yeah,
Collage.
collage to do the layout for a fabric or for anything that you could imagine. Cut the clippings from here and there, and then paste it and give an
True.
idea that this is, and then actually do it on an advertising level. That
Yes.
means the videos and things like that.
Yes.
Ad campaigns we used to call that as an ad campaign. Today,
Yeah, ad
what
campaigning.
you and
Yes.
me, what today you and me, what we are doing is doing ad campaign, right? So
Yes.
those days, everything was on very difficult. Again, I said
I
I
agree.
I had no expertise in that. I would loop in my media managers from here, or I loop in creative heads from there, and then
Yes.
put things together, whether it's a marketing or branding. I'm just merging together and bringing it on a platter, so that you know that you what only what have changed in these years is that wow, I can be a virtual agency today.
Wow.
And
Incredible.
I did not realize this. There was a situation, like I said, that I gave enough time in real estate, and that was too much for me again.
Yes.
And I wanted to a shift. Now, the
True.
shift could be what? Like, I want to talk about artificial intelligence. We very trendingly call it as AI. Those days, I understood as artificial intelligence, then agriculture. Then I used to talk about the solar energy. All that thing started getting into my. I thought maybe that is intellectual business. I
Okay.
thought so. Maybe I was right. Look, today that's the next thing. So this
Yes.
was like from 2012, 13, 14 era I'm talking about.
Yes.
Uh, and and I think, as I said, because I had my backup, my team, which wasn't my team.
Yes.
Eventually, yes, those few people who started their career when they were 17 and 18, who are still with me. One of them is Sarfraz, if you know. He
Yeah.
started with me, was a little boy, was 17 years old.
Wow.
He's 37 today.
Fantastic. What a
Yeah,
journey.
I
That's a
know.
drastic shift you have
Yeah, I
seen.
would
That's
not
that's mind
understand
blowing.
that guy at all. I never know what's going on in his head. But we were like made for each other kind of a thing. I used to do client servicing, he used to do design. I go meet client, get the brief, throw it to him. He would put something and it could click
Wow.
like a
What a
magic, like a
magical.
magic. And then once it worked, second time it worked, third time it worked. Oh my God, it cannot be coincidence, boss. Save this boy.
That's a treasure for
We
you.
couldn't get along. No, we never understood his ideas. I never understood my ideas. He was 17, I was 27. Obviously, there was nowhere we could um, get that, right? But I guess he had something in him that I saw. Also, when you say that, how does it happen? Like what changed, right? The virtual digital world started.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a
Fantastic.
frame which I started that in 2014 for my personal reason. I thought enough is enough. I know I have a team, I have a good people around. Anywhere, if I have to do something, I think I should do it from anywhere.
From the wall, yes.
Yeah,
Getting access to the internet
if
and
I
making it possible.
exactly. So I did not have to sit in the office, and I literally told my team that Sarfraz that boss, we don't want office. You want office? You take, go ahead, do it. Because I know you will need, because we need interns, right?
Intense, yeah.
We need designers. We need to train, because if Sarfraz, who's my creative head, can create something, then the legacy has to go
True.
to someone.
Continuity and all that thing. Yeah.
Exactly.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I was not sharing any legacy. Oh, of course, I had my legacy, of course, yes, but not in that. feel, design.
Particular
I
area. Yeah.
understand. I have a sense. I have a
True.
liking. I see good things. I attract all that things.
That's
But
a
I won't be that exactly. So
that's
that's
a
where
shift.
that was the shift that came in, and I decided I will start traveling because that's what something that I have not done.
Fantastic.
Meantime, my son was also growing up. He was already a graduate. Now that I could leave him and give him some space to build his life, and
Life.
I started my life
Look
going
at
out
your
of
lifestyle now
country.
today where you are. That is
Exactly.
significant changes.
I couldn't believe
Amazing.
that it happened. It was very challenging. There was days that I didn't had business. There was days uh, for months, but I sustained. I said, no, if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do this. I'm not going to look into something else, other options and this. And of course, for survival, I did that, but I didn't wanted to do that anymore.
Fantastic.
So
This is
it's
incredible insight your mindset is.
right. And then
Love
of
it.
course you continued in that, and today again to add that patch to my answer in your question that you asked me, that uh, what is still there that would
Yes.
continue is definitely communication, is
I love it.
definitely
I
a
love it.
customer success. This
Success.
is all things nobody can take away from me.
So true.
Nobody.
It's in your blood. It's
Huh.
in your
Yeah.
gene.
This
I
this
really
this
admire that
legacy
enthusiastic thing of the
this
communication. You're
legacy
the
can
queen
be
of
shared.
communication.
This legacy can be shared for sure.
Fantastic. That's why
That's
I
what I
used to
feel.
tell my other clients and also in my coaching when I do workshops and seminar and all, I do bring your topic. I said, this was a
Mhm.
fantastic young lady that she is
Thank you.
enthusiastic. She never knew at certain point that, but she knew one answer. Yes, we can get it done. And then we will put our head and heart and soul in that. And we did
That's
the mind blowing events, like the rest of the story on that. Now,
absolutely,
Edna,
absolutely.
please tell us, what is the winner mindset according to you? What is the winner mindset?
I will give you my mindset.
Yes, yes, of course.
Again, I said, however, I would motivate people, it won't work. Or how many motivations you go through or read or hear won't work until you do it yourself.
By yourself, yeah. Fantastic.
So I feel that again, not giving up and doing it again and again
Fantastic.
is
Not
a
giving up,
mindset,
doing it
right?
again, again.
It's a
Fantastic.
mindset, right? Otherwise, you easily give up, right? So that's why, no, I
Exactly.
don't want to do it. But no, I think let me try it again. Maybe if you could just wake up seeing the same problem in a fresher way, like
True. True.
like looking at the sunset every day. It's not same, but for some people it is just the same sunset. What's so big deal about? For me, no. For me, every sunset is a special. Every sunrise is a special. So
True.
if you wake up with a seeing everything fresh, you
Yes.
have the answers there.
Woo!
That's
I
what I
like
feel.
that. You have the answer
Yeah,
there.
yeah. You
Incredible.
have an answers there. Yeah.
So, Edna, tell us, you've been into multiple businesses now, you are such an expert in this industry. What there always shifting comes in. How do you control your emotions towards tempting business? Now, a lot of business offer comes to you, but you are very selective. You don't put your head and heart and hands in that. How do you control your emotions towards tempting business? What are the key fundamental secrets or method or strategy you apply by controlling your emotions?
Um, Controlling emotion is one thing, and peace of mind is another thing.
Okay,
First of all, if you want peace of mind, then you should do meditation, not
okay,
business.
okay.
That's my way of looking. You cannot do everything, right? You need to balance. That's a
True.
different story. And that
Okay,
again, that balance comes from discipline.
discipline.
So
Yeah.
very short answer to this is,
Okay, fantastic. Now,
you know
if you,
what I'm.
when you sorry to cut, you said earlier too about discipline. In which particular area that we need to have discipline, being in business, especially, or in personal or professional area? Which area we need to have discipline? If you can elaborate on that.
I Discipline happens to be having a good follow up,
Okay, that's fantastic.
having a genuine interest in somebody or
Lovely.
somebody's business, because
Lovely.
he's your client, or he's eventually going to be part of your peace. To
Yes.
keep my peace of mind, his peace of mind has to be balanced.
So true.
So all these things are very interconnected. So for
Nice.
me, discipline means not just message him just because you want something. You need to be genuinely interested in. That also I learned in my career, and like when I used to go for client servicing, as I said, I have zero knowledge about it. I would just see what was on his desk, whether it was a clock kept on a desk, or the pen, fancy pen, or maybe he's wearing a fancy watch, or
It's
what's kind of
not
a suit.
distracting.
Yeah, he's watching. He's talking. I'm listening, but at the same time, I'm also looking what is all around him,
Wow.
what he likes, what he dislikes, because that's where is the first human connection. Product and and the best part about it is that the industry that I chose, or I was just thrown like I was thrown in that industry, right? Like advertising. There is no
Yes.
product. There is no product. It's a service.
Service oriented.
I'm already selling you emotion, my dear.
Oh, wow. That
What
is a
is there I'm
fantastic
selling
way to
you,
put
right?
it.
Yeah, I have
Phenomenal.
nothing to sell you, my dear. So what am I talking about emotions here? 100% emotional. You have to be
Fantastic.
having emotion because it's your first connection to your client. I guess that is something nobody can.
Take away from you.
And
Yeah.
if you can, yeah, and if you can just keep that genuinely, again, not
Nice.
giving up. Otherwise, you said, "Oh my God, I made 10 calls and he didn't respond." Doesn't matter. He
Wow.
must be having some emergency. He must be in some miserable issues.
On that too. Yeah.
Think all these things, because if he's in a good mood, he's definitely gonna call you.
I like that. I admire that the way you put it
Yeah,
in that. So
yeah,
significant.
absolutely,
Now,
yeah.
Edna, fantastic. Thanks for sharing this insight. Now,
Hmm.
Edna, what is your advice
Hmm.
to the young adults, especially who wanted to start a career in branding and marketing? What are your advice? What you can give?
Make a thorough decision,
Okay.
because because everything that you're gonna learn or you want to start, it will need some time to see the
No.
success. It's not going to come overnight,
Yes.
and
Making a
this is
decision, making your
and I yeah. I mean, I'm not saying think. I had no time to think. My role, or my career was just do it, Edna, just do
Mhm.
it, okay, just do it. There was no thing, pause. Now that we understand this, right? So
Yes.
that's the reason our generation and my our children's generation is like different. They
True.
are little because they know everything now, okay, because
Hmm.
internet, of course. We did
True.
not know anything, right? So
Yeah.
we were excited, curious, we
Everything
wanted
was
to
manual,
we
verbal,
wanted to know
phone
everything.
calls.
And now this generation knows everything,
Yes.
and they are like
Information.
50 years old in the body of 25,
Yes. Yes,
and
indeed.
me, body of 50, or maybe at 50, body of 25.
So enthusiastic about it. I
Exactly,
admire that part.
because that why that is there, good and bad, because today because of the internet, they are like that. The generation is like that. We are not like that, right? So
Agree.
we still have that we need to have a curiosity. We still want to know what's going on. We still want to do sunsets and sunrise. I don't know what it is, like a women thing maybe. Never mind, whatever. Everything fresh, looking at the world fresh. It's all because not all answers are in your phone.
True. I agree. That's
Yeah,
fantastic. Well, thanks for sharing this
yeah,
insight.
yeah.
Now, Edna, quickly, you tell us
Mm.
how is your significant journey from Mumbai to Manhattan, New York? How do you define your journey in short?
Destiny.
Okay. Okay.
I was in Mumbai on an island. I'm in Manhattan on an island.
Oh,
So
that's fantastic.
this has to be a destiny. But
I
coming via Israel
Yeah.
is a pride, and definitely something I never saw coming.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for sharing
So
this. I really
yeah,
admire that.
yeah, yeah. So
Fantastic.
it's very special for me.
And I wish you grand success in that, especially in the health department. The
Thank
way
you,
enthusiastic you are, I know your enthusiasm
thank
is
you.
so contagious. I've worked with you, worked along with you, and back over 20 years ago when I was in Mumbai too. Now this is incredible, and I have taken some that of your key elements, and I
I
enthusiastic,
appreciate
and
that.
that's why I tell in my coaching and my seminar and workshop, I say like to be happy, act happily. To be happy, act
Absolutely.
happily. Go, go, go. Roll up your sleeves, put your head in hard,
Absolutely.
and get
I
into that.
appreciate that about you. Absolutely.
Thanks so much. Okay, now let's do this second round we call
Hmm.
Make the World Happy Round. So your short, sweet, humorous, and fun answers are
Okay.
welcome. Are you ready for
Let's
that?
go. Hmm.
So, what does lifestyle mean to you?
Be in your own light.
Be in your own, sorry,
Light.
light. Oh, that's very blissful. I admire that answer. Be in your own light. Fantastic. Okay, what does happiness mean to you?
Food.
Oh, wow. I love it.
Food makes me happy.
That's we human body is made up of food and water. What else is there inside?
Very important. Absolutely.
I agree. Thanks so much. And what does failure mean to you?
Greater opportunities ahead.
Greater opportunities ahead. Yeah, that's a very insightful thought that you have. Wow, I admire that. Fantastic. Now you have to choose one in this
Mm-hmm.
question, okay? You have to choose
Mm-hmm.
one.
Mm-hmm.
What do you like more in your life? Love, sex, money, or fame?
Uh,
Love, sex, money, or fame? What do you like most?
I think money.
Okay, all right, good. Why?
Because love, you can love yourself.
Okay,
Uh, fame, fame, fame can, your good deeds can bring you fame.
okay, fantastic. I admire that intelligence.
Sex also, you can have it with yourself. Money is something that you need.
Oh yeah, lucrative. Vitamin M, money, lifestyle.
Absolutely,
Yes,
absolutely.
yes, yes,
ज्ञान
baby.
सब देते हैं, पैसा कोई नहीं देता.
I like it. Let me translate this in English, of course, to our audience. Wisdom and free advice everybody gives, but no one gives you money. So true, so true. And I will add on that. You know, when I was going through with that, I was homeless twice in my childhood, and I remember that everybody was really literally was giving you opinions and advices and all, and that is why I learned the cheapest commodity on earth is the opinion, and everybody got one. And when it comes to funding and all, they will look into your deep down inside in your fiber of your being below, behind your clothes also, what you have and what you can give in returns. So I really admire that. Okay, next. So Edna, tell us, how do you improve your confidence?
Get into a healthy habits.
Okay, okay,
Fitness is very
fantastic.
important. 10,000, 10K walk
Wow,
steps maybe.
that's nice.
Uh, Eating healthy, very important.
Nice.
Um, Staying healthy, important. Uh,
Being fit
of
and
course,
healthy, yeah, I love it. I
uh,
admire that. That's great. So, do you believe in working harder, smarter, or faster?
I wish work shouldn't be harder at all. Because
Okay.
the moment you have that vibration of hardness, half the things you cannot do it.
Oh,
So the
yes, exactly.
vibration should be, I want to do it. Let's
I'm
do
going to do
it.
it. Get
It's
it
fun.
done.
Let's do it. Exactly.
I
The
like that.
vibration is very important. That what
Fantastic.
energy you give to all the problems you have in life.
Fantastic. Thanks for sharing this insightful. I'd really admire that you answered. Okay, next.
Mm.
Now, Edna, what do you think? What is most powerful? A thought, an idea, or the story? What is more powerful? Thought, idea, or story?
Thought.
Or all three?
They are important, but I have to choose one, so I will choose thought.
Thoughts. Yes,
Hmm.
that is the seedling, and that is what my theme of my show is: thoughts, ideas, and story
Ideas.
of the happiest people.
Absolutely.
I think
I
thought
choose
is
thought.
the fertilizer, the seed of an idea, which it grows, and with ideas of multiple ideas, it become legacy and
Right.
story of the person. But
Right.
all three are
Absolutely.
elements. But yes, thought is the
Absolutely.
beginning.
But thought is the beginning. Yeah.
I really admire that. Okay, next, and now three things which will help to start a new career, especially in marketing and branding, which you do. And
Hmm.
and business as an entrepreneur. Three things which can help to start a new career.
Wow, everything is so easy around you today.
Uh-huh. So okay. Anyways, there can be 3 million things or even
Yeah,
one thing. So what
I
what comes to
feel
you mind first?
I feel I'm not going to tell you about what they need to do because they know what they need to do to get there. I would rather uh, tell them to do uh, whatever they do, whichever business. I am not defining any business, even if it's my business, advertising, marketing, PR, branding. There are so many things that you can create today.
True.
There is no limit to it. How
Fantastic.
you do it, the way you do it matters.
The
So
way
I
you
would
do it,
suggest
it matters.
the
Yeah,
way
with
the way
integrity,
you
with
exactly,
honesty.
yeah. I mean, yeah, exactly, because your growth comes in figures. Your success comes with balance, right?
Agree.
All these things need to be balanced in a way where you finally say that you are successful. You define your
Exactly.
success on your stories, and that stories that you want to create in your journey.
Fantastic.
So,
Thanks for sharing
so
that. I really admire
thank
that.
you, thank you.
My pleasure. And now tell me,
Uh,
what and who inspired you to be the happiest person you are today?
oh my God, time,
Time. Ooh, I couldn't even think about that. Oh, that's a very creative and yet blissful answer.
time,
Time.
time.
Okay, fantastic. Next, what is the quality of a wealthy and happy lifestyle? What is the
Let go,
quality? Sorry?
let go.
Let go. Wow. Let go. That's very
Start,
powerful.
start trusting others,
Start trusting other. Fantastic.
especially your team. Now that you want to have this business, then you need to also start trusting your team members. Let them
Agree.
create, let them do what they want to do.
True.
Don't have to be there all the time. Just let go. Let
Okay.
They will do it. It's just it's just we hold everything, and then we just want to just you want to do everything. No, it doesn't
Not
work like that.
micromanaging. Let people
No,
give them
no, no, no,
freedom,
no, no,
let
no.
them be
Please,
creative, and
please,
let them
please,
grow and flourish. I
please.
agree that
Absolutely, absolutely.
micromanaging sometimes doesn't work unless there is a
No,
particular
no.
area that is different. But giving
Only
freedom to
you can
others,
be only a surgeon there.
I admire that. The only
Because he
surgeon.
only has knife and he has
I admire that.
blades.
You're
Let
this
him manage the micromanagement. For us, we need not. We do not hold
perfect.
anything.
Your this answer is a so perfect answer that like a rubber gloves in the surgeon's hand. So I admire that. Thank you.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And now this is never say a specific word to a
Mhm.
woman when she is angry. So especially with for you, never say a specific word or a sentence when a woman is angry. So when you are angry, what you don't like to hear.
Leave me alone.
Oh,
I hate it.
leave me alone. I like that. So sometime, okay, maybe your partner when you're angry, this is the best answer.
No,
Leave
he
her
never
alone.
did.
Okay, all right.
He's a sweetheart. I haven't have in my 5 years with him. I haven't heard that line at
Fantastic.
all.
I'm very delighted to know that, and I
Take
wish you
me
both a
along.
happy
Take me
bonding.
along. Yeah, I know. We say take me along. Take me along. Not leave me alone. Leave
Not
me
leave me alone.
alone.
What a cute romantic thing. Fantastic.
Yeah,
I admire
yeah.
that. Okay. And now what is the best money advice you have ever received?
Money is important. I just said that I cannot say anything more than that. Uh, so money advice. I think just making money eventually you would not enjoy. I know I have to make a lot of money, no doubt about that.
Okay.
But I don't know what am I. I mean, I also know that if I even have a lot of money, I know what I want to do with that money. That is also clear because I don't have that. The reason I know I want that kind of a money to do something great, right?
Fantastic.
So yeah, so money for advice for money. is a difficult question for me right now
It's
because
okay. No, we can move on to the next one. Okay,
yeah, sure,
next
but
one.
it's important. Money
What
is
is
important.
important? It's
Yeah,
like an
yeah.
oxygen to us.
It's never,
We
huh?
cannot
It's
breathe
never.
without it.
Yeah,
For a lot
yeah,
of
yeah.
places,
Because
yeah, money plays a role as like an oxygen. Someone said very well.
absolutely,
I think it was Zig
absolutely,
Ziglar. He said that money is like an
absolutely,
oxygen. You cannot breathe.
absolutely. You shouldn't hesitate to ask.
No.
You shouldn't deny it if it is coming. In as in my career, if somebody would tell me that it now have 200K
Yeah. Yeah.
waiting for you and this is the project, get it done. I won't say
Yes.
no. I will do it.
Fantastic. That's the yes attitude towards that, and I
Yeah.
admire that.
Yeah, I'm
Ethically,
not gonna go say,
morally,
okay, let me check if my team is ready, or let me see if this is working or not. Your idea is not good. Or sir, you have a brilliant idea. We will then sort it out later. Let
later.
it start. Let the project start.
Fantastic. Great. Thanks. Okay. Now, Edna, I know you are so enthusiastic at your age, and I don't want to know your age because, never ask age of a woman. But what is the secret of your health? And maybe your
I
beauty too.
thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I think what you eat matters, and I genuinely eat whatever I eat. It's something that I like to eat. So it's hard that I don't
Eating healthy
plan.
habits. Eat healthy.
I genuinely have it from the childhood, right? So it's not like that I have a temptation for something and I want it and I don't eat. I haven't done that so far.
Okay.
Definitely, that means good genes from my that
Family,
came, yeah. And I try to be.
active,
Oh,
physically active.
yeah, of course. That is the energy that you see, right? That
I can.
the
I
brain
can
has
feel
to,
it.
the brain has to pump, right? So
Good.
I think that's the first thing that keep your brain active, so
I
that the
like that.
blood flows. If the blood flows, then everything will glow.
Fantastic. Thanks for sharing it. Nice. It's
Hmm.
remarkable. Now, quickly, if you can tell, do
Hmm.
you agree or
Hmm.
disagree
Hmm.
that one should pick a spouse more intelligent than them?
Oh no, not
No,
necessary.
not necessarily.
No,
Okay, all right.
I feel the less you know is a blessing for you.
Okay, all right. Well, that's good. That's a
Hmm.
wonderful answer. Thank you.
Hmm.
Now,
Yeah.
Edna, this question is imagination question, okay? Imagine if you believe in God or universe, imagine if God makes you a man for a day. What will you do more of and less of?
My God, that's a difficult question. Or
Huh,
maybe it is not difficult at all.
okay.
Why? Because I think I've been leading my life like a man.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah,
You're
I
dealing
mean,
with so many corporate giants daily in your daily
exactly. So
life.
I'm an alpha version is already in there.
Okay. Okay. I like that.
So what would I do other than not a woman doing as a man doing? So then I'm sorry. I think I've been doing both very well.
Wonderful, your manly part in the corporate
I
world.
think so. I think so. Yeah.
I'll take that best answer. Thanks for that. Now, okay, this is a magic question. So,
Uh-huh.
in reality, now
Hmm.
imagine if you would be the host of this show, and if I
Hmm.
would be the guest of the show, what
Hmm.
question you would have asked me? One question. It can be anything.
Yeah. No, I mean, I definitely have lots of questions because, as I said,
I know you know me in
that
and
we
out for
really
many
work
years.
so close and things, but we are not as close as we would know everything.
True, I agree.
So
So, what
today
is the
that
question?
I have seen you past 5 years or 6 years, I know you from 20 years. But since you moved from Mumbai,
Yes,
you moved long back. I don't know how
yes,
many.
more than
Can you
15 years now. Yes,
exactly? So that you know what I mean, right?
yeah,
Like, and then we connected. You were back in India, then you
true.
left, and then I started following you actually. And
Yes.
then I was always wondering that if Happy can do it, what's so difficult? Like especially when I
Wow.
decided to keep traveling and do things what I need to do. And
Yes,
if business comes, it's fine. If doesn't come, no problem. It was my vacation time, I will guess, and I will go back. But I
fantastic,
attempt to do that, and I'm glad I did that. Trust me.
fantastic,
There was
fantastic.
definitely somebody there who was our reason who I made that move, but
Wow.
I don't regret. I
Oh
thank
my
him that
goodness.
he did that, and then it. I also thank the experience because
Yes.
I'm, as I said, the failure, it was a failure for me. I went back,
Yeah.
and then from there I came to Israel, and I started my new life again,
Yes.
rebuilding my life, and
Yes.
starting a life at 42, 45 is not easy, right?
True.
And I'm starting again all fresh. My name
I
is
admire
Edna
that,
Samuel.
Edna.
My name is Edna Samuel. La 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 la. But again, then I but then when I started, I definitely had this question for you, that what happened. I really wanted to know a lot of things in that
I
area,
know. Well,
that
I cannot add
because
on
I do
this.
not
Sure.
know that. I do not know that what happened. When did you decide you will get up to go, and why you chose this, and da 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 da. I have one
I have so
question. I have,
many line of questions.
of
I can answer it
course.
in simple way, but
Mm-hmm.
I believe, according to my title, a certified career and lifestyle expert and a
Mm-hmm.
lifestyle podcast. Now it's almost like a number one lifestyle podcast I'm doing with a lot of celebrity around the world. My mission, which is more than it's a vision, what I was doing in Mumbai, acting, modeling, celebrity management, agency, tens of thousands of model register and all. I felt there is still I need to grow. I have not reached that pinnacle of my life that I can claim I'm this, and I will never do that till my last breath. That I have reached that stage. For continued growth, to exploration, to see the world from an eagle point of view, to meet the who's who of the world, and to learn from them. This is my continued mission and vision is to meet the remarkable people, happiest people, wealthiest people like you, especially and all. And that was one of my quest, my just to explore, to get out. So when I was born in a barrack, small barrack, now they call an article on me from Berwick to British Columbia and so on. But from Berwick to city of Mumbai, from city of Mumbai to England, Europe, and Canada and USA, I like, and short answer, exploration, adventure, and learning. I'm a lifelong student and I like to learn from the most incredible people. And that is why I moved, because it's given me opportunity to move around the world. I'm not a tree or a stone to sit down at one place and
No,
just mounting and grounding.
absolutely.
So for me is more freedom. As you said, you never wanted to be employee, so does I. I tried more than 25, 26 jobs in my life. They fired me and I fired them. But I always wanted to be my own boss, as I said. But being a boss doesn't mean that I want to rule. I want to learn. Where I find this independence to merge, to learn from the incredible people. And I can tell you more on the phone too, but it's all about you now. So I will stick to you. We have
Absolutely,
only two questions
absolutely.
and we will wrap up now.
Yeah,
Thanks, Edna.
yeah.
Now, what is your message to the beautiful people of the world?
Be kind.
Be kind. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Now, what is your favorite word or a quote that really
It's a big
admires you?
quote, but I don't
It's,
have
o-
it by heart.
it's okay. You can tell me in Hindi also, the other language also, or your
Uh,
language, or in
no,
English.
it's not in Hindi. It is in English, but
Go ahead,
it's a
please.
big quote.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I have to read it. I don't have it ready
Okay, no
with me
worries.
right
So, what
now.
other things that
Uh,
admires you? So, what is your
okay.
favorite word? Let's see.
Word,
Yeah,
wisdom.
wisdom. Ah, wisdom. You said right. Oh, I agree with you. Here is my double humble salute to you. Haha, wisdom. This is
Wisdom.
what. This is
I love
exactly.
words miracle, vibration,
Actions.
energy.
Wow,
I love
incredible.
them. I
And I,
love them.
and if I want to answer your question in one word, why did
Hmm.
you move around for wisdom? That is what. If you will keep in a scale of millions and
Uh-huh.
billions of dollars and wisdom, I will choose wisdom.
Oh,
And
yeah, for
honestly, I will
sure.
tell you that. Thank you.
100%.
Okay, now, Edna, tell us, how did you like this happy conversation idea show?
Oh, that's excellent. I'm having fun and I can't wait to do it more.
Sure, well, I
And
come
I'm
to,
and I'm
well,
going to definitely recommend a list to you.
list, of course, and then we will come
Yeah,
to New York and we will get it done in your office in Manhattan,
absolutely.
place where you are,
Absolutely.
gorgeous place you live. And I wish you grand success to you, to your follower, to your clients, to your partner, to your son.
Thank you so,
Remarkably,
so
what
much.
you have achieved is it cannot summed up in 1 hour. People who know you, they know who you are, and what generosity and miracle and lifetime achievements you have got in your communication way, merging the companies from who's who of the people. This is remarkable, outstanding. And I'll say sincerely, thanks so much for your time, for your precious time, and what you're doing to the community, to the nation, your nation, the other nation, and here is remarkably being an entrepreneur, being a humanitarian person. Such a wonderful job you're doing. And I'm so lucky to have a person like you have a lifestyle, and this is our lifestyle podcast. So your
Yeah,
lifestyle is very admiring and inspiring to me and to the audience and to your beloved. So thanks so much for your time. And I want to say that thanks to the listener, whoever is listening or watching today, they have sacrificed their
absolutely.
time, but
Hmm.
they must be doing something great. But this is remarkably, and
Yes,
if you would like anything, take away from it now, please mention your question below, and Edna will reply, or I will reply that
absolutely.
later.
I
Thanks
would be
so much.
happy to help any questions that comes in. We can walk together. We can really do great things and ideas for them. And so anybody
Exactly.
who's do want to do something and they have this thought and they want to get going and they have this
Exactly.
problems or obstacles in business, of course we'll definitely love
Fantastic.
to love to go through together.
Fantastic. This is incredible. I like that idea, what you just said, that any idea. So that is the idea show. One
Right.
idea can change your life, but many ideas
Absolutely.
can improve and enhance your life. So stay
Absolutely.
tuned to be
Yes.
happy, act happily. To be happy, act happily. Thank you so much, Edna, for your time. And I wish you
My
grand
pleasure.
success, and especially in this brand new year and coming years.
Absolutely.
Wish you sound health and happiness. Thank you so much,
Ab-
Edna. Thank you.
Absolutely. My pleasure, Happy. Thank you so much.
Now, here is for your mental chewing diet. Thanks, Edna, for sharing your vast wisdom. Such a profound and intelligent persona you are. The valuable information you have shared about the branding, marketing, and all. The question is that today's in a complex and very competitive marketing place, people who are starting their career into the brand and marketing or social media marketing, knowing exactly the five key essential factor as I discussed in the beginning, knowing the area, which area you wanted to pursue your career or even advance your career. The five key essential segments are: number one, finance; number two, production; three, sales and marketing; four, effective communication; and five is what? Research and development. Yes. So in this area, if you are already champion, so I want to say congratulations. But if you're starting your career or you want to advance it, look into this fire sector and you will get the golden nuggets and essential valuable point in that. Do you know in 2024 there will be several ways to introduce or enhance or use the marketing strategy? What strategy had worked for you in 2023 and before? Is that strategy is working for you? If it is, congratulations. But if it is not, I think it's a worth mental diet for that to think about that what new strategies in marketing will work. I believe all the AI, all the artificial intelligence, if you use, that's fantastically. You know where to use, how to use, why to use, and how long to use, then fantastic. If you're not aware of that, even when using the marketing of AI and all, at the end result, at the end point, you are going to deal with that particular one person to sell him or her your product or service. But in dealing with that product or service, you have to do what? Verbal communication. So, how intelligent and excellent and smart you are in verbal communication. Two or three keys to remember that. Number one, your words and your tone and your effectiveness towards the verbal communication will demonstrate your success, whatever the marketing strategy you used or you will use. Try it. It's worth trying it. Personal development is the backbone of the all individual achievements. And I wish you grand success. Thank you so much for being the wonderful to each other and to be happy, act happily. To be happy, act happily. Thank you so much. This is Happy Bains here.